Meteorologist Karen Rogers is joining us now in the Weather Center with the details. Karen.
That's right, and winds have been pretty quiet all morning, but we're going to see a slight change with that as they pick up just a little bit. Not the gusts we saw the other day, up to 20 miles an hour or so that help fan those flames, but the breeze does pick up today. It's a flow that's out of the south-southwest, around 7 to 14 miles an hour. So you're going to be noticing that breeze picking up, and that could impact slightly the fire there. It's still very dry. The relative humidity is at about 41%. That's not bad. We've had the influence of the ocean this morning, but obviously the ground is dry, and that's been a big part of the problem. We just got an update just 2 hours ago from the drought monitor, and that still shows that region is not in a drought. It is abnormally dry. Really hasn't changed very much week to week with the drought monitor at this point. We are dry, and we continue to have severe drought out in Pennsylvania and parts of South Jersey, but not where that fire location is. But they still desperately need some rain, and we will be getting coming our way. This morning, we actually had some smoke in the atmosphere. You kind of noticed that haze when you woke up this morning. Not really the case right now, but as I look at Future Tracker and I kind of track when these winds pick up out of the south, we could see some smoke picking up with this as well. And later this evening, again, even noticeable in Philadelphia, as well as, of course, in Ocean County with that fire. And then watch what happens through tomorrow as that smoke kind of fills up. It'll funnel right up into New York as well. We don't have any air quality issues today, unlike yesterday, so that's not an issue with us today. The air is good to moderate at this point through the region. We need some rain. We're getting it on Saturday as we look at the model projections, between 1/3 to 3/4 of an inch of rain, so that's going to help at least to wet the conditions. We all need the rain, but especially for that fire location, and they'll be getting some rain out of this on Saturday. The look ahead for today, it's a quiet day. It's a warm day, making it up to 81 degrees with a good amount of sunshine. We'll take you hour by hour in the forecast and talk more about the rain for Saturday coming up in that 7-day in just a minute. Sarah and Christy.
Okay, we'll check back in just a little bit. Karen, thank you.
You can see some high, thin clouds out there. There we have some joggers that were on the boardwalk. Maybe you're running or going to watch the Penn relays out there. And if you are, it's a day that we're sweating it out. Temperatures right now ranging in the upper 60s to low 70s in some spots. And by 11 o'clock in the city, it'll be 73. We have beautiful sunshine, few clouds out there. At 1 o'clock, it's 76. Really hardly a breeze right now. It's really calm. A breeze picks up just a little bit through the afternoon, but it's light and warm. At 3 o'clock, it's 81 degrees. That's our high today. At 5 o'clock, 79. Even if you can't make it outside during what you think the daytime hours, even 7 o'clock at night, it's still bright and sunny and 74 degrees. That sunset just before 8 o'clock tonight. Let's look at the highs around the region. 83 in Allentown and Reading, about 81 in the city. In much of South Jersey and Delaware, you're holding in the upper 70s, 79 in Smyrna, in Williamstown, 75 in Atlantic City. Cooler along the coastline, just in the 60s. And that's because we have a flow out of the south, so you're kind of influenced from the ocean and even the bay, and that's keeping those numbers just a touch below 81 if you're in South Jersey or Delaware. But warm again. Normally we'd have a high in the upper 60s. We're not seeing that. We're well above that. If you think this week has been warm, next week the Climate Prediction Center showing the Northeast very warm, especially through our region. We'll be looking at even warmer temperatures coming early next week. Satellite and radar showing we've had beautiful sunshine. Here we see some of those high clouds rolling in. The rain holds off. That's not an issue until Friday night into Saturday. So tomorrow's a sun to clouds kind of day before we track a few showers Friday night. It's still warm with a high of 79 degrees. Then we're talking rain for your Saturday. We need the rain. I know it's been dry and beautiful all week. You get to the weekend, you're tracking some rain. Looks like it could start pretty early. This is a new model run we're kind of looking at right now. 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, we already have some showers and maybe some decent downpours coming down at times. So even on Saturday morning, we advance this maybe on and off a little bit. And this latest run has that cold front coming in just a little earlier, maybe late afternoon or evening. By 7 o'clock, it's showing it off the coast. We've got a couple more days to fine tune the timing, but we are expecting showers and a couple thunderstorms on Saturday. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day. Very warm again, a high of 81 degrees. Tomorrow we have lots of sunshine, but some late clouds and a high of 79. The clouds fill in late, maybe a shower Friday night, but it doesn't look too wet. It's Saturday where we've got some showers and a couple of storms and a high of 74. We'll have to time out when that cold front clears to see if the end of the day could perk up a little bit, but it's looking like showers and a couple of storms. Sunday, we recover nicely, but a gusty breeze, beautiful sunshine, and 69. Then we warm up next week. Monday, 75. Tuesday, even warmer, 82. Wednesday, warm, maybe an isolated storm around, but highs again in the low 80s. And Sarah and Christy, I do think after Wednesday, looks like either Wednesday or Thursday, models are showing maybe it starts to cool down just a little bit, but we've got a good 7-day forecast where we're looking at really warm conditions.
Oh, we'd love to see that.
Yeah.
That's Christy. Another nice day today.
Yeah, we're very spoiled right now. Meteorologist Karen Rogers joining us with what's on tap for the rest of the day.
Yes, if you like it warm, this is for you. I know, Christy, we're speaking to you. Sarah, I'm not sure where you end up on that spectrum here. I always get 1 or 2 complaints from people who like it to feel like it's supposed to this time of year. So typically it should feel like the upper 60s, and we'll have a weekend that's closer to average, I guess. On Saturday, 74, we've got showers and a thunderstorm around on Saturday. And then on Sunday, 69, that sunshine comes back out. We do have a stronger wind on Sunday, but that high of 69 is right around average, so we do have a more spring-like day. Today feels kind of like June out there. Maybe you've been thinking of going to the shore. I've been noticing on the Sky 6 shots, lots of people are there walking on the boardwalk. They've been for days. I know some people still have off. Saturday, if you're planning that, it looks wet at the shore with temperatures ranging mostly in the mid-60s. On Sunday, it's about 68 degrees with beautiful sunshine, so Sunday is the better of the 2 days if you're planning a day or a weekend down the shore. Right now, as you step out down the shore, that temperature only about 60, 63 degrees right now, but it's 66 in the city, 73 in Exton, 71 in Chalfont, mid to upper 60s right now if you're in the far northwest towards the Lehigh Valley. Here's what you can expect region by region. In the Lehigh Valley at 11, you're at about 73 with sunshine. A few clouds around, a light breeze, picks up a little bit this afternoon. At 3 o'clock, you're sitting at 83 degrees, really warm for this time of year. At 7 o'clock, it's 76 with sunshine. That sunset just before 8 o'clock. At 11 o'clock along I-95, it's a warm 73. At 3 o'clock, it's 81 degrees, a good deal of sunshine, a nice day. At 7 o'clock, if you're heading out, maybe taking an evening jog, it's 74 degrees and sunny. So really beautiful. Along the shoreline, it stays cooler. You've got some of the influence of the ocean and a couple more clouds in place. At 11, it's 59. At 3 o'clock, 64. Depending on the shore location, you may be seeing some smoke in the air closer to Tom's River. At 7 o'clock, it's 59 degrees. And then tonight we drop down to 54, so it's comfortable in the overnight hours. We've got another good one tomorrow, but the change tomorrow is we see increasing clouds. So the high is 79, still unseasonably mild. We start with sun, and then clouds really increase, especially pretty late in the day. By Friday night, here's a look at 11:30. Maybe we start to get a couple of showers around, but it really develops on Saturday. Your Saturday starts wet at 7:30 in the morning when Christy's already done with solid core out there. She's done half her day. It does look wet with some showers around. And then we watch that cold front come through. This model suggesting maybe that happens in the afternoon with a couple of thunderstorms. Here's a look at 2 o'clock. So it could be, we'll have to keep tracking the timing of this cold front. It could be that at the end of the day looks a little better than the first half of the day, but it is wet. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day. Very warm again, 81 degrees for your high. Tomorrow, sunshine and then some late clouds and 79. Saturday, you've got some showers, a couple of thunderstorms, and 74, especially in the morning and afternoon. Returning on Sunday, 69. We get that sunshine back, but it comes with a gusty wind. Look at next week. It starts off really warm, 75 on Monday, nice and sunny. Tuesday, even warmer, 82 for the fills. Sweating it out of the fills a little Wednesday, too, with maybe an isolated storm around and a high of 83. I do think temps start to fall maybe a little bit after Wednesday, but it starts off really warm.
That looks nice.
It does look nice. I like those 80s. It's going to feel good, Karen. Thank you. Next on Action.